Okay, so I'm gonna make this video about Best Buy in one of my stories where I have like five different stories that I have pretty easily could tell somebody that going to Best Buy is a very bad experience when you want to get something to get fixed. So let's begin. This one very simply is when I had a I had a HP. I don't know. I think it was a Toshiba laptop. Oh wait, no. It was I had a Lenovo laptop, but before that I had a Toshiba. So first off, starting this off all together, just start it all off. I had a Toshiba laptop. I was in Orlando. I went to a Full Sail tour, and I'm in Florida. So with me being in Florida, it was a good day. I was enjoying some time. I went to Full Sail. I had my laptop on me. I was chilling at a friend's house. I was chilling at my friend's house for a little bit, and so as I was doing that and chilling there, I was rushing out the door to go to a meeting or whatever to go meet somebody at Steak and Shake, and so I left my computer was on the table. I was like zipping the case up on it and whatever. And also note this case, it was a foam case, but it was like if you kind of know how phones have a case, but then that case is very thin and it doesn't have much like impact resistance basically. That's what I was dealing with. And so as I was walking out the door, like as it was on the table, it fell off. And so it hit the floor and it was shutting down and it wasn't finished or something. And so basically, hours later, when I'd gotten home, the computer wouldn't turn on. It was making noises like a broken hard drive. And so, took it to the Best Buy, had a warranty on it, whatever you normally have to do. And so, as I took it to Best Buy, we took it into them. They saw the warranty, care of it. They took it in, they ship it off. They do what they do, right? So as they went and shipped it out, hey, we're working on it. It's gonna get fixed. We'll update you if there's any problems. So probably 2 or 3 weeks later, like literally waiting that time without even having a computer at all, we eventually got curious why they hadn't contacted us at all. There was a problem where, there was no communication. We tried to find out stuff, call them on the phone. There was like, we don't see that computer. It must have been ghosted. We don't know anything. So that sounds so great. So then we had to go and literally drive out to them 10 miles away. I was in Lutz, had to go to Citrus Park. It's kind of far. You got to take a highway, traffic, you kind of know how that is. So it was a long drive. So you go out there and you go into the store and you're like, okay, find my computer. You've had more than enough time to fix it. You haven't updated us. You haven't told us anything. And so basically, we had to call on the store manager because store manager is the almighty God and can help resolve this. So even that didn't even help. But eventually, some idiot at Best Buy, one of the employees who was charged with the case of going and fixing the computer, was supposed to order a part, but right on that day of him supposed to be ordering the part, it was his day off, is his vacation, birthday, whatever you want to call it, right? And so he neglected fixing my computer and many other people's computers too, which, who knows about anybody else's computer parts got fixed or not. But basically they went and scrapped my whole computer and the hard drive and absolutely everything. My whole computer, they just dunked out in the trash, probably because that employee that, it didn't get fixed on time. And they're telling us that they have a very inline timeline schedule for this goes there, this that goes there. And if something takes too long, they just scrap it. And it's like, why would you just scrap it and then also not come and contact us? You're supposed to come and contact the customer about the computer you guys never even called us to say, hey, we're scrapping your computer. You didn't give us a decision. It was under warranty. They didn't give us a new computer. They didn't tell us or give us any type of options. They were just like, scrap the computer, throw it away, just because it didn't meet their own internal, somebody dropping the ball inside the company while they're fixing it. And it's like, hello, you're supposed to do something about fixing it. So basically, what turned out to happen with that happening, what happened was they basically ended up giving me a better computer than I had originally, which I went from a Toshiba, like $200 basic laptop that had an AMD processor, very, kind of cheaply made computer, and then like upgraded me to a Lenovo G50, which at the time it was a pretty cool laptop. It's fast, it's super awesome. But it was just absolutely nerve wracking that they basically had us wait close to 3 weeks, didn't contact us, didn't say anything to us, didn't try to contact us to say, hey, we scrapped your computer. All they did was go and cover up the evidence. It took the store manager to uncover what had been done, and they just deleted the ticket and wiped it out like an evil employee. Nobody knew who it did it. And they just said, oops, sorry, we just scrapped the computer. No, there's no call log, there's no attempt to do the right thing. I mean, it took like an order of magnitude for them to be like, okay, you need to fix the situation and do better. Like, don't, screw us over and then say we have to go buy a whole new computer, which they could have just outright done. Now, it actually did end up being resolved, but we had to go in there. We had to do an extra action for them to, do something about it. And we had to get up all in their face to do anything. And so that's how it ended up being. It went from having a hard drive that broke to then not having a computer at all and them totally scrapping it, but then in the end giving us a better laptop, which is nice. So yeah, it's just a very annoying pain of Best Buy.